Right, we're here back at the North Pond here at Celebration Park. We're going to rig up the water wolf and some bread and just see if there's anything else looking here. The other day we were here, we were able to see some catfish in there, so maybe we'll get something to show up in our video.
So we came back and did some scouting with the water wolf camera, and as soon as we cast out our bait, we ended up getting some fish starting to show up really quickly.
Right, in this setup, it's on the bottom, but we're putting a float just to give us a little bit of indication of a hit or not.
All right, so we have the float keeping our camera off the bottom, and we're able to capture this catfish coming over here and hitting our bait. He had it on there briefly, and he let go, and then maybe about 5-10 minutes later, another catfish kind of showed up. You can see how it just kind of goes by, taking a look at the bait, but not really committing to it. This went on for a good while. We tried several casts, and we'll get another one. It looks like a little bit bigger come by and take a look, and then something kind of spooked it. And here we've got a whole bunch of them, sunfish and bluegill, kind of doing a big feeding frenzy on the piece of bread. And we'll slow things up a little bit and just kind of look here for something to scare them off. And here comes another catfish. So pretty much concluded that there's a good amount of catfish in here, just they didn't want our bait. And also a bunch of sunfish. And in this case, you're seeing where we're getting a hit here shortly. What we did was we started dragging the bait and let it fall to the bottom, and sure enough, you'll see a catfish kind of take a look at it again and take off. So we had a lot of those swings and misses, if we call it. There's one just passing by really quickly. Another one just bumping it, not sure why. And then we'll finally get one to get on the hook, and he'll end up getting away from us. So there's a bunch of them here, sunfish, bluegill having a go at the bread, and here he comes, scares him off. He's going to come back around and grab the bait. There he goes. He's off with the bait in its mouth, making a run. And estimate this one to be about maybe anywhere between 3-4 pounds. We've caught some like this before in this pond, and we're thinking that we've got him, and so we're going to bring up closer to the bank, and he comes off.
Alright, we had one on briefly, but he got off, but I think we got some good video. Actually, he got off. He bent our hook. There's our bent hook. Oh well, we'll keep trying.
So that one got away from us, and then we have a few more taking a look at our bait, and then we had to deal with some of these turtles. And we posted some video earlier of a good amount of these turtles taking our bait, and that was pretty interesting in that we saw how they would use their legs to pull the bait or the hook and pull the bait off the hook. And here you'll also see just catfish coming back in and out. We did this for about an hour. We did this, and up until the point where it was time to go. We didn't want to deal with the turtles anymore. But like we were saying, we did post an earlier video on this where the turtles would consistently steal our bait, and it was pretty interesting to see how they would use their foot to basically eat the bait off the hook without getting hooked. Alright, so next time we'll catch you later, and good luck and good fishing.